Hey, hello everyone. Testing the stream. Okay, let's see if I can hear myself. Oh, okay. Okay, I can hear myself not just fine. To go live. Well, I am alive. Ah, okay. So no, I want. Yeah, I really don't need to see it now. Okay. Wait, is there an overlay somehow? Mm, Okay, will watch that later. Oh, I see two people watching. Is that actually someone, or is it just saying a wrong word? I would be surprised if someone was actually watching. Well, but let's do some testing and let's actually let's do it. So let's save my fabricator map, and let's make a new map. Now let's code. That will be the name. And now I will be making a mortar unit that will only target what was it again? Okay, let's see. Can sound PRPL mortar that only targets mire but does damage to the mire. Okay, so we will make a mire mortar. Great. Compile. Add PRPL core. Can I add some? Wait, what even? No, this is track. Wait, what even is mire? Oh, it is the stuff on the. Oh, I remember now. Okay, so let's create land. No, wait, this is not land. Oh yeah, because I am creating stacks. So let's close this. Create land. Yep. Okay, so let's do. Yeah, structures, mire spawner, like two of them. Yeah, any text. Okay, so let's change the script so that it actually does something. So the first place to start would be to look at on what methods can we use to either detect if somewhere is mire or not, or how do we remove the mire. Now you can easily remove the mire by just placing a particle on top of it, and it will neutralize the mire. So maybe we will start with that. But first we need to test if mire is there. Get mire count. Yeah, it is total. Enemy mire town. Yeah, it is total. Well, we don't want total count. We want, yeah, get mire, set mire, and mire land. These look pretty good. Get cover. Yeah, I guess this returns like 1 for enemy, 0, 1 for flash friendly, and 0 for not covered. So let's test it out. So here we have some enemy land. Okay, let's just create some friendly land here while we are at it. So just copy and set not enemy. Wait, why is this? Wait, I need to apply. Why is this yellow? I mean, why? Ah, who cares? Apply. Here, let it spread a bit. And my mortar edit. So for now, we just want to test it out. So let's even create a neutral land here. Nice. So the first question is, how does this function behave on either enemy land, friendly land, or uncovered land versus on void? So let's get to it. So enemy land is the coordinates 14784. So 14784. Get mire on enemy length trace 2, and just like that we can test what the, oh, forgot to add it. Yeah, so on enemy land it returns 1, on friendly land that's 10385. So let's go 10385 on friendly land. By the way, let's check the chat if someone is actually watching. Oh, it just says one watching, so maybe it counted me twice here, or someone clicked on it by accident. Either is possible. So, what will it do on friendly land? Let's see. Yeah, 0, 1 on friendly. I'm guessing 0 here and here. So let's see. 12760. 12760 on neutral land. Neutral. I have no idea how to count that. And this will be like 100. Yeah, 12700 is here in the void. So on void, compile, and there we go. 1 on enemy, 0, 1 on friendly, 0 on neutral, and 0 on void. So now we can look at the position and see if there is enemy mire or not. So next what we want to do is look in the range of the unit and detect where is enemy mire, and even better, detect where is the most enemy mire. Well, this will actually be interesting, so let me show you a great trick. Because what we don't want to do, let's say that there's mire here, and the mortar could attack here and it would destroy the mire in this area. But now half of the damage is wasted on this stuff here where the mire isn't. It will be much more effective if the mortar attacked here, because there is a lot of mire in this area. So the question I'm asking now is how to easily detect not only if there is a mire somewhere in the range, but where the mortar can do most damage. Now what we could do is we could scan each cell one by one and then check how much enemy mire is in the range of that cell, and when the bomb from the mortar hits, it will destroy it all. So you could, like here, check how much is here, here you check how much is here, here you check how much is here, and so on. However, it will be a lot wasteful. There is a lot more better way to do it. However, it has an unfortunate downside, and I will get to that shortly. But let me explain in a new file. Now let's see, I have a bunch of ones and zeros, like this. So let's say copy paste, and I just add some here, so the lines aren't all the same. So let's say that this data represents, I got it wrong there. Yeah, okay. So let's say this is part of the line, and 1 indicates there is enemy mire at this position, and 0 indicates there is not enemy mire at this position. And what we want to do is we want to find a square at the size 3 by 3 like this, or perhaps like this, or perhaps like this, so that there is the maximum number of ones in it. Now again, as I was saying earlier, we could just check this square, then this square, then this square, and we could just check them one by one. But it would take a rather long time, especially if you want a larger scale square like 4 by 4 or even 5 by 5. For each position we need to check 25 different positions, and if the range would be, I mean, not the range of the mortar, how far it can shoot, but the range of the explosion would be even greater, like 7 by 7, it would require even more work. So I'll just extend this so I can like show you if the range was this big. Look at how many numbers we need to check, and we need to check them for every target position. So that there is a better way. What I could do instead is I could replace every number in here by the entire sum of the square from that number to the left. So I replace this 0 here by this, by this entire sum of the ones here. I replace this one here by the entire sum of this. Now I will get a different array, a different set of numbers. Like I will not actually compute this because I'm lazy. But let's say that instead of these numbers, imagine instead of this number here, there is already the sum of all the numbers here. Now if I need to do the sum of these numbers in this square, then what I already have is here, at this position, I have sum of all of these numbers. Wait, what am I getting? Yeah, this one is the one I want. So here, this corresponds to this. So here would be the sum of all this. Now if I subtract this number here, which corresponds to this, I would get only this sum. And if I subtract this number, yeah, well, since no one is watching anyway, I might as well skip this explanation because I'm bad at it. Okay, so let's get down to coding. So let's start with yeah, let's actually start with is enemy, is the unit and enemy unit. Range will be, I don't know, let's start with 20. Like how far can, now let's call it how far can the projectile go, and it will be in source and it will be the radius, and explosion range will be like 5, and this will be how far does the explosion reach, again in cells, and it will be the radius of the explosion. So what we have here is let's say I do land, create land of height 2, so I can paint on this land. So let's say here the bomb from the mortar hits, and since the range is 5, it can actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of this will be destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of this mire here will be destroyed, and then it will do like a bit of a circle like this. So it will destroy in a circle like this maybe, and okay, I will paint all of it because why not? Okay, like in this area, because again from, oh yeah, I painted it wrong. So from here to here it is 5 apart. So let me get land height 3. So I can paint it like this. Cool. Now this doesn't look nice. Okay, so this should be fine. So let's get to the fun stuff, which is determining where is the most mile for it to hit. But first let's skip that and let's just do finding any land with enemy, I mean opposing mile on it. So for that we will write a function which will be find land int, and it will save find land to shoot at. Okay, also does it say the total? Oh yeah, elapsed time. So what I will do is I will put a limit of 2 hours, so I don't spend too much time on it and see what I can come up with. So how do we find land? Well, if this is here and yeah, so we want to do range negate, range do, not what do, and then once again okay, so at IIH IJ get Meyer. Okay, now yeah, let's make this as efficient as possible. So is enemy if so if this mortar is enemy, then it will shoot at friendly mire. So get mire needs to be equal to 1. And if it is, then it will return the current coordinates. Oh, no, I need like this. Current X range at. Oh no, range negate at, yeah, like this, and then current X range 1 out. Okay, let's do this instead. Let's just copy this and store it into minimal X. And let's store this into max X. And same for Y. So let's do this, this, and this. Now by doing this, I can save myself a lot of work because now I just type minimal X, maximal X, and same here. Just minimal Y and maximal Y. Oh, and I screwed up once again. Let me think a bit. Yep, I definitely screwed up. So this is useless. Yeah, so we want one add here. And we want one add here. Okay, let's also do this. Range depth multiply into range 2 or range square, and you will see why this is in a moment. So first we need to check if oh, so this checks if these coordinates are in a range, right? If and if, and now if they are in a range, then yeah, we need to add them to the current coordinate and check if there is mire, and if so, then we will return this, and if no mire is found, we will just return -1 and -1, and you can see that I just need to copy paste here. with one exception, and that is change this to -1. Now why didn't I just save this value depending on if it's enemy and then just put a variable here? Well, because reading and writing to a variable is takes a lot of time, so this will be more efficient slightly. Yeah, but it looks ugly. So let's change it. Is enemy if 1 into how do we call this? Target mire? No. Seeking mire, because it's seeking mire with value of 1, and else if it is not enemy, then it's seeking mire with value -1. Easy. And if so, now I just replace this with seeking mire, and I can get rid of all this. Well, better. Much better. Okay, so we have, and again, as I was showing here, we will eventually, if we have time, we will replace this by this better algorithm that will actually not just look for any land, so it will just keep shooting here and only be half effective. It will actually look for maximum damage, so it will be shooting like on the land somewhere and be much more effective. But for now, let's just keep this. So let's continue. Find land. So once we can just call find land and see what it returns, see if it works. So compile. Oh, empty stack 28. Oh, I typed not equal instead of negate. My bad. So compile. -1. What the? So is the no? Is the range too small? 20? Oh, it should be enough. Yeah. Wait, is it? Oh, I'm dumb. This needs to be reversed, because first you do the upper bound and then you do the lower bound. So let's see. Yeah, 110, 71. So it should be this maybe. So like this, 110. Wait, what? What is like over here? Oh, what is enemy 0? So seeking mire should be -1. Oh, mire is 1 on friendly land and -1 on enemy. Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Okay, so let's swap this. Compile. We can get. Well, we just saw that we need this still, but let's get rid of these two because we definitely don't need it. Okay, so compile. Yeah, 142. So that should be this bit maybe 71. Yeah, so it is detecting this edge here. So this algorithm scans it in like line by line or something like that. So it will always detect an edge, which is pretty bad because, as I was saying, it will attack here and the explosion will go there and half of the explosion will go wasted. So let's continue anyway and fix that at the end if we get time. So now we will write the remove mire function, which will take the coordinates at which to so let's say the bomb that is being fired already landed. Well, this will end up in a different script because there will be a different script for the projectile, and this will be in the projectile. But for now, let's keep it here. So we will do something pretty much the same, just copy paste from here, except we don't want to return anything, and instead of current x and current y, we will use this as a target x, I mean target y and target x. And yeah, so we keep this, we keep this. Okay, this is now seeking mire that it wants to replace. So if it finds the mire for it to replace, yeah, again, I just need to replace it with target x, and target y. So it now, yeah, so now it has the coordinates. And now if we go into set mire, yeah, so we need to set the mire to 0 to destroy it. And that should pretty much be it. So we find land, we save it into y and into x. Then we check x 0 greater than or equals if, because remember, if it doesn't find land, it returns -1. So we don't want to call this remove mire function with -1 and -1. That would be bad, because then it would actually be removing mire here near the center. And if I returned like -100, -100, maybe that would work. Maybe then it would be removing mire over there. But yeah, we don't want to do that. So yeah, only if x is at least 0, then remove mire. Oh, I forgot to put the coordinates here. So remove mire and script compile. Bam! Wow! Something went horribly wrong, and I think I know what. I used range instead of explosion range. So that was interesting. So let's compile now. Again, you see it deleted a bit mire here, a bit of mire here, and here again. And if now it yeah, so you saw it there. It doesn't have range. I keep clicking it, and bam, it removed mire there again. So let's bump this up to like 20 so that it repopulates the land more quickly. And now, just to see if it works both ways, let's say that this is an enemy. Apply. Well, I could actually just read this value here, right? I wouldn't have to have it separately. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, so let's get rid of, where is it? Yeah, here, let's get rid of this. And in this one's bug here, let's say self get unit is enemy into is enemy. Now I don't even have to rewrite the variable name here. So let's see, duplicate and copy. So this one is enemy and this one isn't enemy. Apply. So now compile. Yes, you can see both of them are shooting. And well, it works pretty nice. So if I move it over here, oh, not apply, compile. Yeah, you can see the explosion taking effect. Now let's bump these to 20 as well. And how do we continue from here? Well, we might want to do some better animation. So for example, instead of just removing it, we want to create a projectile that will travel there and then it will explode. So how do we do that? Well, we make a new script named Mortar projectile, create, and then edit. So the first thing is the remove mire function. will go into the projectile because the projectile will actually be removing the function. Okay, this can go away. So when the projectile is created, it needs target coordinates. So let's set it to -1 for now. And what does it need else? Yeah, it needs to know the explosion range. So it knows how many mire it needs to destroy. And then it also needs to know targeted mire, which is the type of mire that it needs to destroy. Well, on the other hand, I could just set the projectile to either be enemy or not be enemy, and then the projectile can just check if it is enemy or not. So I guess that would work as well. So and once, and just don't forget, I must not forget to set the projectile to enemy or not. So yeah, again, just copy this line basically. Yeah, we don't need this anymore, I think. Yeah. So maybe we should put here the script for moving. Oh yeah, I would almost forget. We need to set the movement speed. So movement speed, and let's set it for 1 for now, and it will be in pixels per frame. Cool. Now you also need this movement speed to be here. Why? Because the mortar will be creating the projectile and it will be setting the movement speed on creation. So you cannot just have it here because then it wouldn't be settable in the map in the map setting. So next, what do we do? Well, we do the code for moving. Now, since I'm lazy, I will just check my tutorial on moving units earlier. I mean that I did earlier. Yeah, code snippets, moving a unit, and just copy paste here. Copy. Oh, paste, bam. So we have moving done. So here finished moving, we will just replace with add remove mire at current chords, and then self one destroy unit. Well, the only thing that is left to check to change is this target X and target Y are actually in pixels, so we just need to remap. So we just take, yeah, because when this is created, this will be in cells, right? So when you create the mortar, you set this in cells. However, the mortar will just recompute it into pixel coordinates. Cool. So yep, speed. Yeah, let's just rename this so it fits as well. And this will be named projectile speed. Nice. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So the question is, what do we do next? Well, we try and make the projectile. So let's do fire projectile, and it will just take the coordinates and nothing else. So we just replace this with this, and So first we need to create the units. And I don't remember if the name of the unit is first or the coordinates. So let's look it up. Yeah, create unit. And first is the name. Okay, I need to give this one because it's trash. Okay, and we save it into unit ID. So what next? We add the script to it. The mortar projectile. Mortar projectile dot PRPL add script to unit. Is it like this? Or is it add unit script? Again, let's check. Add script to unit. Cool. Next, we set the. This is. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this. Yeah, y. Yeah, target y, target x. So we need to set these parameters, all of them. Well, why do we need to copy them from here to there? Again, oh yeah, you need to set the target, of course. Target y. Yeah, set script var, sure. And then we need two more. We need one for the speed and one for the range. Explosion range and speed. Oh, accidentally turned on caps lock. Explosion range will be just this, and speed will be projectile speed. Again, we are copying them from here to here because in the editor you cannot actually edit this projectile speed. There is no projectile for you to edit, but you can edit these. So these are here just to be copied into the projectile. So what next? Well, I think we are done. So let's see. Oh, I said it. I said I must not forget this, and I would almost forget it. So let's see. Set unit is enemy, and we need to set if it's enemy or not. And how do we tell? Well, we just check if this unit is enemy. So get unit. Well, I can just use this variable here, right? Cool. So now clear, compile, and nothing happens. Oh, because I'm dumb. Because I did check that the name must be first, but I didn't actually change the order. So let's try again. Compile. Wow. Wow, it's just so loud. Okay, so let's see what we can do about that. Sound, master volume, 3%. I mean, I don't think you can hear it on the. Yeah, can it be heard on the stream? Okay, let's check. Oh, why is the quality so shit? Oh, the stream quality is just so bad. Like, is it because I have bad internet? Or is it the processing? Yeah, because... Oh, because I don't have it here, maybe? Oh, it just records like one frame. I just know this, I don't need to hear myself. Yeah, why is it so bad? I mean, I am using hardware encoder, so that should be fine. Maybe the bitrate is too small. Maybe I should try a lower resolution. What happens is if I set quality apply, will it improve? But if I do one, oh, so it is actually, yeah, it just has one frame every so often. Well, that's really weird. Well, let me check if it's because of my internet connection or because of something else. Let's see if I go to internet speed test online. There's some random speed test site. Here I go. So let's see if the upload can load. Yeah, just start. Okay. Yeah, so the download seems fine. Okay, so let's wait for the upload because that's what I'm interested in. Because I want to know if the recording is bad or if the upload is bad. Yeah, so you can see that the upload is fine because I can upload like 4 times, 5 times more than I am, because this is the upload from the stream and this is from the test. So there's plenty of upload bandwidth left. So maybe I should increase the bitrate, because if I have 3 times more bitrate, it just goes 3 times higher and it's still fine, right? So can I actually change it like to like a, no, wait, it's 50,000, so like 100,000. Warning the streaming, which is the upper limit for current streaming service. Well, yeah. Okay, so YouTube has maximum streaming of 50,000. Well, I mean, what is this? I mean, why is it that? CPU dropped frames 96%. Okay, I think this might be the problem. So let's see. OBS 90% dropped frames in streaming. This is shit. Or maybe I should lower the bitrate then. So let's try, I don't know, just 10,000 apply. Okay. So let's just scroll up and down and see the difference. So it definitely seems that there's something wrong with the upload, because when I lower the let me check that out. Yeah, so the drop rate is going down. Well, why is it so low? I mean, this is just shit. Why is it so shit? Okay, let's see. Settings, stream primary. Okay, I will try changing the server. So, hang on, stop streaming. Okay, let's see if the stream is better. No, it's just shit. OBS stream upload low. Okay, upload speed test. So OBS is thinking, oh, 2000, that's way too much. Okay, so around 2000 kilobits per second. Okay, so test my upload speed. So let's see if OBS is just making shit. Okay, just test whatever. I think maybe ad blocker is fucking it up. Who knows? Let's see if I can see the results. Okay, so it says that upload can be 7.2 megabits, but OBS says 1.5 megabits. So I think either OBS is the problem, or the YouTube upload is the problem. So let's see. Yeah, if you have to keep a record for a game and you are doing that, you want to use around, yeah, sure. Always using mono. Oh yeah, of course. I just have one mic, so wait. How do I set that? Settings, audio, channel stereo. Okay, I'll just say mono. Must be restarted. Cannot be bothered. Okay. Yeah. Okay, whatever. It is because it can't encode faster. I'm just using a lot of GPU, but well, what if settings? What if I switch to software encoder? Apply. Will it be any better? No, it's still shit. Okay, what if I do just 2000 bitrate? Okay, it will be complete madness. Yeah, I just want to see this. Wait, is it actually fine like that? Okay, let me settings. Okay, if it really is because, okay, this doesn't matter, so What is this? Okay, let's just do speed or quality. Okay, let's do quality. Okay. Okay, so now we are in the green. So we are okay, let's okay, I'm watching some text now. So let's type A B C D E. Hello world. Now let's see if you can read it on the stream. You can read it fine. Oh, why did I even have such a big bit rate to begin with? I mean, okay, so let me try opening the game, like moving around, compile, just watching the projectiles. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Okay, so yeah, I mean the game looks fine as well. So yeah, I think I figured it out. Yeah, so let's keep the low bit rate because it looks fine. Okay. Now let's continue. Finally. Yeah. So we set unit is enemy. Now why doesn't it work? Let's see. Duplicate tool. Removing mirror. Trace tree. Okay, so let's see. Compile. Then removing mirror. So this looks fine. So seeking mirror, yeah. Range. Oh, I'm down. I just need oh, yeah, of course. I'm down. Well, by the way, what this does is it, for example, if it hits here, it scans the square, the bounding square of the circle, and then here it is actually checking like if each cell in the square is in the circle as well, and if so, then it will change the mark. By the way, I don't want to just set it to 0 because when you hit the let's say that the two friendly and enemy is fighting, and when the bomb hits, you don't want to annihilate all the mire, just the enemy mire. So that's pretty much it. Remove mire. Okay, so what now? Yeah, we want this to actually use energy to fire, right? So let's do max energy. I don't know, 200 energy needed. Well, this is the needed energy to fire. Let's say 50, and then energy cooldown, which will be how fast it consumes energy. No, let's call it energy. Yeah, let's call it energy cooldown, and hashtag how. No, consume 1 energy every X frames. So energy needed to fire a shot, and this will be, of course, max energy. So let's change this. Yeah, this is just for testing, so just get rid of it and actually do it properly. So here I will just unit energy. So self max energy, set unit max energy, next 0 set unit energy, next self 1 set unit has energy bar, next self 1 set unit receives packets, I believe is the name of the methods. I hope so. Yep. Yeah, let's just check the stream. Yeah, it looks fine. Wait, yeah, I want to mute that. Now, where have I left? Okay. So do I need something else for the energy? No, I don't think so. Probably not. Okay, so let's delete this. Now when I hit compile, well, nothing much really changed. Well, it didn't send the units, so that's one thing. Okay, did we even? Yeah, let's just put it back for a while. Did we even fix the problem? Because I know it wasn't working. Yeah, I mean it's not working. So maybe we need to fix that first. So you remove my, yeah, you see explosion range is enemy. Okay. Target a peaking mile. Okay, let's just do this. Trace X, Y, and Z. So let's see where exactly does it fail. Then X, Y, X, Y, Z is actually going all the way to Z. Meyer, Mortar, project. What is going on here? That unit code. Oh, maybe these are refilling it so quickly that I don't even notice. So let's just keep one. We can just make the one as strong as possible. So maybe that is the reason. Compile. Oh yeah, because of the animation, it wasn't even visible. So let's compile like a lot of times. Oh, this is so funny. Because remember the default value. The default value is -1. So when I compile, it actually goes to -1. Wow. Okay, so yeah. Bam. Funny. Okay, so let's get back to work. Back to work. Yeah. So just put this away. And let's do the energy here. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I want to. So add structures. Mine energy source. Yeah. Let's do range 400, rate 300. apply, or maybe we want to duplicate it. Yeah, add an enemy. Yeah, and pause. Oh yeah, I need to have the corporate chip here. Okay, so this is the enemy that's being powered from here, and this is the allied one. So when I compile, they start getting power. Cool. And now, what do we want to do? Well, we want to have two variables. One named progress and one named cooldown. Now what cooldown will do? Cooldown will count this, will count from 5 to 0, and when it reaches 0, it will try to consume energy, and if you consume energy, it will increase progress, and when progress reaches 50, then it will fire. So let's do that. So first, if cooldown is less than equal to 0, if it's less than equal to 0, and so this means that it is ready to consume energy, and if not, then we will decrease the cooldown by 1. So if it is ready to increase energy, then we check if self get unit energy is at least 1. And if the energy of the unit is at least 1, then we consume it. So first decrease the energy. How do we do that? Well, we set the energy, set unit energy to get unit energy -1. Then we increase progress. So again, just read progress. 1 add save into progress. And lastly, we fire if ready, I guess. Oh no, because this is, we don't, okay, so I will do what I wanted to do, and then I will explain why it's so here what we want to do maybe is right, so we could say, well, we just find line, we fire the projectile, right, and then we reset the progress to 0, right? So we reset progress back to 0, and then we can start again. I mean, if the progress, right, like something like this, yeah, this is progress, energy needed. Yeah, so when it reaches, how much energy does it need for one shot? Greater than or equal. Oh, by the way, this is a tip that will save you life. Why did I write greater than or equal where I could just write equal, right? Because when progress reaches 50, it needs to fire. Well, this is 50, so when these two are equal, it fires. Well, the reason is, maybe for some reason, progress might be 51. Why? Maybe it was added to twice. Maybe you have another module that is boosting the mortar's productivity by increasing the progress from elsewhere. So say the progress is 49, it's almost done. Then this other module boosts this progress to 50, and then this gets increased to 51. So just in case, just to be sure, and it just takes one more letter, just one more letter. It doesn't even increase the amount of instructions or anything like that, and we will be guaranteeing ourselves that this will work even if progress is greater than 50 for some reason. So even if I mess up and I screw the code in a way that it will increase the progress by 2 instead of 1, it will just fire twice as fast. It will not go completely broken because the progress goes over the energy needed. So this is just a tip that might save you a lot of work by making your code foolproof. The same with cooldown. I don't check if it's equal to 0. I check if it's less than or equal to 0. So if it goes negative for some reason, it still checks out. Oh, and I forgot one thing here, and that is reset cooldown, because after all, when we consume the energy, we need to reset the cooldown so we don't increase the energy straight away, and we set it to to energy cooldown. Cool. So now it should work. Well, there's one small issue. Well, but I will, yeah, there is a small issue and a big issue. So let me get to the big issue first. Well, what if this doesn't find any land? Remember, it will just return -1, if there's no land to be found. Maybe this is neutral, so this will not fire. But we already reset the progress, right? So the fire will go completely wasted, and if in the next second the mire goes into range, then it will just need to load the energy. It will waste the energy. This is completely bad. So what we do is we don't put this here. We put it somewhere here. So we will now fire if ready. However, there is still a problem, and that is this will increase the progress beyond 50, and it will keep wasting energy even if the progress is ready. So how do we solve that? Good question. Good question. Well, okay, let's do this. Well, first we move this here, and then this if will have an else branch, and we will put this entire code into it. Right? No, I want like this, like this. So yeah, so if it's ready, if the progress is full, then we will try to, yeah, so first we need to just save the coordinates. What did I do? Whatever. And then check if x 1 greater than equal, if so if it found the land, we fire at it, right? So x and y, and we reset the progress. But if it doesn't find the land, we don't reset the progress and we don't do anything. Else we need to increase progress. There we go. By, yeah, so if cooldown, yeah, what is this? I think this is a copy paste error. Yeah, so if the cooldown is ready, we will try to consume the energy, and if cooldown is not ready, oh no, yeah, my bad. Yeah, if the cooldown is ready, it will just wait until there is enough energy in the unit, and when there is at least one energy, it will consume that energy, increase the progress, and reset this cooldown. So now the big problem is fixed. So let's see if it works. So script compile. So now it is consuming the energy slowly and loading itself. So you can see it is, yeah, and now it's there, and it's and it fires. So now it is just passively consuming one energy every so often, right? And then it fires. So now if I remove energy mine, then this will consume its internal energy slowly, making these bombs. And that's pretty much it for the energy consumption. Well, I guess you could change it. So instead of consuming the energy continuously like this, it would just wait for a set period of time, let's say 10 seconds, and then it would consume all 50 energy at once and create a unit. I guess that might be better for this type of unit, so let's change that. Instead of energy cooldown, this will be firing cooldown, cool down, and it will be, this will say fire 1 round every X frames. So if we want every 5 seconds, then this should be 5 times 30 is 150. So now we change this code a bit. So cooldown will still be the K-sync 1 if it reaches 0. However, instead of this, now we get rid of the progress here. Yeah, this entire thing needs to be redone. Well, instead of progress, I will just call this ready, and it will say cooldown ready. Well, we can just check if cooldown is less than 0, right? Well, this is really done. Okay, so let's just keep it here, just in case, and let's redo this. So if cooldown is 0 or less, then it means ready to fire if it has enough energy and a target. So else decrease cooldown, that will be the same. So if the cooldown is ready, then we check if the energy is ready. So we get self get unit is energy. We need to check if it is at least, so if it's greater than or equal to energy needed, right? And if that's the case, then we still need to check if we can find a target, right? So find target, and if it finds target, then we fire the projectile and we reset the cooldown. So how do we reset the cooldown? We read firing cooldown. So we reset the cooldown, and then we also consume the energy right here. So yeah, so here we go. Fire the shot. This is target found, question mark. Oh no, yeah, only if we have enough energy, then we try to target found, we try to find the target, and if the target is found, we fire the shot, we reset cooldown. So here I could even type something like cooldown ready, reset the cooldown, and decrease energy. There we go. And instead of subtracting 1, we subtract energy needed. Nice. So I can just put whatever. So yeah, I think I might even do it like this. try to find target. Nice. And this should do it. So let's try it out. So skip compile. So now it's getting energy and it fires the unit. Oh! No? Yeah, I think the cooldown isn't working for some reason. Firing cooldown 150. So let's see. 1, 2. Oh yeah, the cooldown definitely isn't working. So why is that? Because there should be 5-second delay. So let's see. This is definitely into cooldown. Well, it is decreasing its own energy, right? Yeah, it is decreasing the energy just fine. It just doesn't respect the cooldown for some reason. I don't think it's the name of the variable. So let's try this. Trace 2. Compile. Cooldown is at 250. Oh yeah, I don't need this anymore. So let's see this. CD0. What? 140. What is going on? 146. I mean, something is terribly wrong here. Oh! I'm blind. Well, that explains everything. I mean, how does it even compile when there is a missing if? If is missing. I'm missing an and if somewhere as well. Oh, there's else instead of and if. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so let's try compile. Yeah, CD0 because it's ready. Then it fires and then it goes down. Yeah. Then it reaches 0 and it doesn't have range. Maybe. Okay, so let's try increasing this to 10. So it's a bit faster. Okay, so it should be 5 seconds. So let's try to time this one on the next one. So let's see. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's I could just look here. I'm lazy. So well, this works. So let's see how much time do we have. So where is the stream? Here it is. No, that's not it. Where is the stream again? Oh yeah, we still have half an hour. So let's see what we can improve about this. Well, you can add some images yourself. So I don't think I need to do that. Well, let's add an arc to it. So instead of going in a straight line, it goes like this. So that might be interesting. So how do we do that? Okay, let's get rid of all these traces. Trace, yeah, trace 2. Okay, let's get rid of this. We don't need it anymore. bam, bam, okay, gone, and here removing mile, sure, gone. Compile, and then yeah, it's gone. Okay, well maybe this explosion isn't the best. Okay, let's do a better explosion effect. So first let's get to the destroy unit. So the one is actually whether or not to create an explosion. So let's do 0, compile. So now when it hits, bam, no explosion, no nothing. And let's at least add a sound effect. So let's see, sound, play sound. So where is the, yeah, play sound. So what do we want? Let's try explosion 5. That might be nice. And we will call this column make explosion effect. So yeah, I just want to call the function, and it will just do explosion 5. Oh, I'm bad. Explosion 5 play sound. Sure. Compile. So let's hear. Right. Let's see sound. Master volume. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. Okay, you know what? Let's play all the. Oh god damn it! Shut up. There we go. And now we want. Oh, this is so annoying. We want general settings and how do I remove the canon on this? You know what? There we go. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, I will maybe upload it after it's done. it might be fun. So let's do it. Sound test. Create, edit. Okay, now we will see something fun. Yeah, and once, and we will do create list into sounds. So now we will go we will go explosion 0 to 11. So we will do 12 0 do loop explosion I concat, and we will do sounds. This and append to list. Then we go weapons. Then for weapons. 235. Weapons. Okay, then we go miss. 230. And finally we do one for the retro, I guess. 27. And just copy paste these ones, I guess. How would I even do it? Oh, these quotes. Oh no. What have I done? Do I want to be bothered with this? Oh yeah, sure, why not? So let's copy this and then do Ctrl F. Replace this with this. Replace all. Done. And then we do sounds, then this, and then append to list. Nice. And now 0 into I. And then we do the awesome. We do one more thing. Let's say 10. Set text X. And then we do one last final touch. I sound. Now get list sound, get if and if 0 into I. Now finally, this is the best bit. Let's go sound at I. Set text, then sound I. Play music, or what was it called again? Play sound. Play sound. Then let's say 1.5 second wait, so 45 delay, and after that just increase I for the next sound. So if it works, add structures PRPL core, it's compile, sound test, add, apply, doesn't work. Why? Oh, this is missing an S. Yeah, it's quite. Oh, but I don't see the text. Where is the text? By the way, this is way too loud. Wait, is that all? Oh no, we continue. Or is that the same again? Maybe it needs more. I mean, why doesn't it show the text? Wait, I don't want X anyway, I want Y, but... Oh, it said text X instead of set text. I'm done. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think 1.5 is a bit much, so let's try 1 second. Okay, let's just hear all of them. Yeah, just see if you can hear them as well. Oh, you can't hear it on the stream because I have bad. Oh, someone actually watches. Nice. Then to be a little loud. Play sound with volume is an option. But it's not. I know it's in Creeper World 3. Okay, so let me see if I can fix the audio issue. Because yeah, if I add channel, I add image. What is it called? Audio capture. Yeah, audio input capture, output capture. Let's call it desktop audio. Name is already in use. Oh, I already have desktop here. Properties. No, it's the desktop video. Wait. Audio output. So let's try main audio. Oh, I can just click desktop audio. Okay. Let's do properties, device default. Yes. Okay. Okay, and these are from Creeper World 3. Oh, you still can't hear it. Publishing series as yeah. Okay. Wait, it's not the same person? I thought. Oh, there's actually some messages here that I didn't read, my bad. So okay, let's mute this. What platform? Yeah, this is my bad. Oh, Fox actually put my stream here. Invisible, yeah. Yeah, this is my previous thumbnail. Is that the actual thumbnail for the stream? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yes, I'm streaming. But now I'm trying to set up the audio. Okay, so let's make this do noise. And let's see if we can do. Oh yeah, I just have it muted. So now you should be able to hear it. So let's okay, let's see. So let's make this do noise. And let's see if we can do. Oh yeah, I just have it muted. So now you should be able to hear the music. So let's okay, let's see. So let's make this do noise. And let's see if we can do. Okay, so oh yeah, I just have it muted. So now you should be. Oh, this is we will hear this just so much noise. Okay, so let's just get rid of everything. Now, yeah. Okay, so we definitely want an explosion. So let's just comment all of these. Right, and let's just see the explosions on it. I think that yeah, I think explosion 3 is good. So let's do back here. explosion 3. And someone said play sound with volume. Let's see if that works, and let's go like 0.25 because I really don't like high volume on sounds. So let's see, compile. Oh yeah, I want to get rid of this. So let's see. Oh, cool. And the with volume actually works. So let's go to 1. It should be more loud now. Yeah. We when this hit here, it will actually make the noises. So let's go to 0.5. That should be fine. Okay. Now when it hits, it makes a noise. Cool. Now we need to make some visual effect. So I think just an image that will continue expanding and losing transparency at the same time might be enough. So yeah, this is my my fabricator file. Awesome. Okay, so let's make a new one. So new. The document properties. Pixels 256 256. Okay, let's check the chat. Yeah, sound works. Okay, so do you mind music? Because I want to play some music, and I mean I could just separate the audio, and maybe I will do that. So let's see, VLC media player. I'll just open some music. Okay, music, let's see. Yeah, let's just do this on a repeat, and then audio device, audio cable B. Yeah, and then it shouldn't be on this. Just do this on a repeat, and then audio device, audio cable B. Yeah, and then okay, I still hear it on the stream. So let's try the other one. Let's try A. And it shouldn't be on the stream. Just do this on a repeat, and then audio device, audio cable B. And then audio device, audio cable B. Oh, I am so sorry for this. Well, this is the and then audio device, audio cable B. Oh god. Okay, I think I do as you like, PJX. Okay, I will just get rid of this. Just mute this thing and then listen to this music. I hope it's fine. So it makes explosions, so let's do the explosion effect. So I don't want to be bothered with making something nice, so I will make something ugly instead. I mean, this is just an image, so anyone with more graphical skill than me can make an image, which is almost anyone. Okay, so let's just do something that will have progressively less transparency. So let's see, fill, I want full fill of white, stroke paint 0, and fill will have like only 64 transparency. So now how does it look on yeah, just how does it look on black background? Yeah. Wait, what is this? Delete. So some simple effect like this. Okay, so we will do explosion 256 save, and then export into particle fleet explosion 256, and then export the entire page. By the way, it is extremely important that you have exactly the size of the image. You cannot do this, it will get completely broken. So if it says custom images 256 times 256, you need to have this size exactly. So let's see, explosion 256, okay, nice. So are you still watching? Ah, I mean, maybe you just got that. I mean, I'm just excited that I even have some viewers. And it seems that no one is watching right now. So let's see. It is so funny. Okay, so let's add the explosion, and I think I will call it today. I said I will only do 2 hours. So I spent most of that on debugging this thing, but it needed to be done. So just for test. So let's see, make explosion effect. So explosion image. Okay, this doesn't matter, so it can be empty. But the explosion image needs to be set here. Okay. Okay, I think I will split it. So these are the parameters for the projectile, and these are the parameters for the mortar. Cool. So now explosion image empty. Yeah, let's say custom 0_256. Now we just copy paste this into the projectile. Oh, what the? Oh, I see. Cool. Now this yeah, this image will be here. So we will do self. Oh yeah, this will be for rendering the explosion. And okay, so we need to add one variable, and we will name it exploding, for example. So moving, so only exploding. So we want 2 phases for the projectile. One when it is okay. Let's do it the other way around. Let's set one moving. So first it is moving towards the target. So moving if. Then we do all this, and then we do else, and if. So we don't want to destroy the unit as well, but we need to one more variable, and it will be named like animation, or not animatic on. So finally, yeah, if it's moving, then it will do all this, and then 0 into moving, and the explosion effect will change the self main. The main image will be changed into the explosion image. So let's say the explosion image here, set image, and for now it will set the scale to 0, 0. Set image scale, and we can even add a red color to it. So let's see red, green, blue visibility. Set image color. Or you know what would be cool? If the color was dependent on the type of mire that it destroys. Well, doesn't matter. Let's just keep the color white. So this will make the explosion effect, and it will say it's not moving anymore. So, and if it's not moving, then it means it is exploding. So first we increase the animation frame. Animation 1 add. I mean the animation counter. And then we set the scale of the explosion according to the animation, and that will create the animation. So we just need to multiply by a good constant, like I don't know, 0.1. Let's try that. Okay, I can just put duplicate here, set image scale, and if the animation is at least 90, we want to, oh, I just sub-zero destroy unit. So that should be it. Let's see any, oh yeah, you are still watching, cool. This back from the start sometime, interesting to see the whole process. Well, I mean, if you've made it here, then you know you've made a horrible mistake watching this stream. Because yeah, this stream was more for testing, but maybe I shouldn't have mixed it with actual stuff. I should make stream only for the testing. Well, after this, I know that I will make stream only for testing when I just test the stuff. I will not do any units. But after that, I will do any units. And if someone wants to come and have a call and we will make the unit together, maybe they will tell me what they want to do. And I will do it, or I will explain to them why am I doing what am I doing, so that they can learn PRPL and the viewer as well. That will be awesome. So yeah, I did few videos with Fox like that, and and yeah, I mean I set the recording wrong as well, so people couldn't hear him. Yeah, but I think I will figure everything out, and it will be an awesome series, hopefully. But let's wrap this up. So if the animation lasted 3 seconds, we destroy the unit. Oh yeah, we can actually see. Yeah, so this should be fine. So let's hope that I didn't forget anything. Compile. Oh, something wrong. Set script. Where is it? I know it just literally told me where it is, but okay, let's see. Oh, what the? Well, at least we know the animation works. Okay, oh, I know. Mortar, set script 1. Yeah, I see it. And then this, yeah, I split it badly. So let's see now, compile. Yeah, so will it work? Come on. Oh, so cool. Yeah, so the animation is definitely too large. See, this is the area, and the animation. Okay, maybe the animation could end after just 1 second instead of 3. So let's try that. Compile. Yeah, you'll see it just. Well, this will not be a problem because. Yeah, so maybe the animation needs to be faster overall. So I will just divide this by 2 and multiply this by 2. And the animation should now be twice as fast. Bam. Okay, I think this could work. Well, I also said that the image will lose transparency as it is getting larger. So right now you can see the image abruptly disappearing. but I want to fix that. So let's say red, green, blue will stay the same. However, the transparency will be animation. Okay, so the maximum is 15, so we just divide by 15. No, we need to take well, if animation is 0, we want maximum transparency. So we want to do 15 minus the animation. Then we want to divide by 15. And then we want to multiply by 255. Oh, that's one. So set image color. And now the compile. Now it should be losing. Yeah, so it yeah, if you look at it. Oh, so cool. So I think that's it for today. Yeah, maybe I could do the targeting, so it at least takes the cell closest to the mortar, because right now it will take the cell that is most at the bottom, I think. So let's fix that really quickly, because that's really fast. So what we will do now is we have this range 2 variable, and all you have to do yeah. So what it is actually doing, it's scanning units from the top. No, this is return. Oh, I get it now. So it is scanning units from the bottom and it's taking the first one. Now if I find the first one, I want to remember its range and continue scanning. So what I will do here maybe is I will save the position into X and save the position into Y. Now I can even add it and do it like this. And I will update the range to variable. So this right here is the current range. So this is effectively the range of the, yeah, it's range 2, because this is actually the current range square. I mean the current distance. So I could even call it current distance, which is the distance to the current cell. So if the current distance square is less than equal to, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter a bit, but not much. Then this, and if that is the case, then I will. Oh yeah, this is cool. Then I will see if the type of mire is right, and if so, then I will update the coordinates. And what I will now do newly is I will update the range. So from now on until the rest of the calculation, it will think that the range is actually shrink to the distance of the current unit. So now maybe it is searching in this range, in this big range, but when it finds this unit, it will only search in this small range. So when it finds this unit, it will search only in this range, and therefore it will disregard all these units. So I think this should make it to shoot at the shortest, I mean at the closest unit. I just need to change this a bit. So I just return X and Y, and I need to add one more thing, and that is I need to reset X and Y to -1 here, because I no longer return right here. I just save them so that I can return them later. And if this never succeeds, if this never finds a unit, I need to make sure that it still returns -1 from here. So that should make it shoot at the closest unit compile. So let's add enemy mine here. Yeah, so it shoots at the closest. Yeah, so it let's nerf this a bit so that we can see better at if it's working or not. Yeah, so it should shoot at the closest. Yeah. Okay, so let's speed it up a bit. Yeah. So you can see it works pretty well. Now one last thing to check is if the if the two mires are clashing, if it will not destroy the friendly mire as well. So let's see brush size 5. Oh, this is too high. So let's do the one. Okay, so let's connect these lines. Oh, and then just copy this. Copy this. Okay, so let's. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that. Here that it is on that one is the strength only one mile, and the only one is the strength only the other one. So everything is working as it should. The last thing to do is maybe improve these images, but you can do that yourself. So that's it. I guess I will upload this this map save if you want if someone wants to continue from it in the description of the stream. And thank you for watching. I will I will see if I can improve the quality. I had some upload issues here, and it could be a regular series where people ask how do I make this unit, or I have this unit that is broken, I want it to be fixed, and I could even invite them and we could take a look at it together. So thanks for watching, and see you next time if I figure out how to end the stream option. Wait, how do I end the stream live? Do I just stop it in the OBS?